Hey, what's up you beautiful feckers? How you all doing? Now, a few days ago I asked you all what you thought was the worst Warframe weapon combination in the game right now, but also what was one of the best weapon frame setups, and the answer was pretty much unanimous, exactly what I expected it to be, and probably what you guys expected to be as well. But what was the answer, and will you be shocked or surprised by the actual results? Let's take a look, shall we?
What do you like to play?
Pokemon!
Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. What do you like to play?
Pokemon!
Pokemon, Pokemon, Pokemon. You see?
Yep, you guessed it, Mirage with the Cyanide Simulator. Mirage and the goddamn ball gun. The ultimate cheddar cheese setup. Really annoying, but also really powerful. Now, before I begin, remember, everything I talk about from here on out is just my opinion. Nothing more, nothing less. You're free to play Warframe however the hell you want, but this setup is definitely one that's gaining a lot of hatred. But why? About 3/4 of the comments of that last video were aimed towards this setup, which is of course the Hall of Mirrors Mirage, so it's modded for her clones that takes advantage of the extra Simulator balls to deal insane amounts of damage and blind the crap out of your squad mates at the same time, not to mention the annoying noise of the Simulator. I can definitely see why it's getting hate, but I honestly haven't had too many of them in groups with me myself, but maybe I've just been lucky. But then again, it's probably because I run in squads with the subs on my Discord. In the footage, we ran a few Fisher missions with 2 Mirage Simulator combos to see how annoying it was, and the other 2 squad members in our squad that didn't have the Mirage or the Simulator were completely bored shitless. They absolutely had nothing to do whatsoever. One of them even went as far as going to get some food at one stage while we farmed the parts, but the balls were an eyesore and the noise was really feckin' annoying. And the combination of that noise of so many Simulator shots, the blinding graphical effects if you've got a bright energy colour, the fact that the Mirage Simulator combo can kill absolutely everything and leave you standing around doing nothing if you're in the squad, or if you have a low end PC, then they may cause you to lag or disconnect if your PC can't handle that amount of crap on your screen. There's a lot of factors as to why the player base kind of hates this combination right now. So the way this setup works is quite simple. Mirage and her clones have Simulators which fire its magical sucky balls that then combine into a mega sucky ball that explodes and kills the entire game, and with the right colour it can blind the shit out of your squad mates as well. Okay, so it doesn't work quite as stupidly as I just described it, but you get the picture. Now, if you find yourself in a squad with one of these Mirage Simulator combos, then you might expect to get little to no kills, which seems to be a huge part as to why this setup isn't being liked by the community. Players want to feel active in a mission and to actually feel involved, and not to be left standing around twiddling their thumbs doing nothing because someone else is killing absolutely everything. At the end of the day, we play Warframe to have fun, I think that's what it is anyway, to be these powerful Warframes who wield powerful weapons. So if we can't use these abilities or weapons to get kills because some cheeselord is using this insanely powerful combination in your group, then it kind of saps the fun out of the game for you if you're in that squad. You're left standing around doing nothing, feeling like a leech, like you're actually leeching through the mission and being of no value to your squad whatsoever, and maybe feeling like you'd be better off leaving that squad and joining a different match instead, which I know a lot of you probably do. And I know some players will instantly leave a group if they see one of these Mirage players in their squad, or other setups like Mirage with the Sonicor, or Mirage with the Talos Boltus, or Loki with any kind of a gas weapon to take advantage of those stealth gas crits, Mirage with the Tonkor as well. In fact, you lot really don't like Mirage, so maybe it's just Mirage that's the issue and might need some kind of a tweaking, I don't know. And we know that this setup is annoying, but at the same time you can't really argue with how effective this setup is, and it gets the job done really quickly with a minimal amount of effort. So yes, it's incredibly cheesy, incredibly annoying, but it's also incredibly powerful. I mean really powerful, and that's why this combination is being used. That's why players run with it, the power and the minimal effort. And if something was to happen to this setup, then another would simply just step into its place. There are plenty of different combinations of weapon and frame in this game that I guess are just as effective, so if something did happen to this one, something else would just take its place. In a game like Warframe, a resource heavy grinding game, there will always be cheese mode setups to make the grinding as fast and painless as possible, because sometimes players just want the easiest way possible to get the items they need in order to craft what they want as fast as they can. And the Mirage Simulator combination definitely fits that bill. In fact, in most resource grinding games, these types of setups are hated, but they are commonly used. At the end of the day, I think my way of looking at this, and this is just me personally, but I am a lot more laid back than a lot of players in this community, and maybe it's because I've been in it for so long, but my way of looking at Warframe and these types of setups is that Warframe is a free-to-play game, so people can honestly play the game however the hell they want. No one in the community has the right to tell you what frame you can use or not use, what weapons to use or not use. Not another player, and certainly not a YouTuber like me. If you like Hydroid, then use them. If you like a Mirage and Simulator, then use it. If you want to try and poke enemies in the eyes with Nidus and his very uncomfortable looking boner, then knock yourself out. In fact, knock enemies out as well if you can manage it. And I know I've cracked a lot of jokes about Hydroid or Oberon in videos or streams being bad, but it was just light-hearted joking, nothing more. I should never be taken seriously. My channel has potato in the title. I mean, that's how serious I take myself. I personally have never left a group because of a frame or a weapon or a combination of both. Lag would be the only reason for me to back out of a group mission, but maybe that's just me. Maybe you lot feel something needs to be done about the Mirage Simulator setup. I don't know. Is there as many of these combinations in the game as I'm being told? Because I genuinely haven't met too many of them in matches. How would you fix this combination if you could? I'm not sure you could without destroying either the Simulator or Mirage. And if the recent data mining is to be believed, then our next Prime frame could in fact be part of this very setup, but hopefully it won't. Now let me know honestly what you think of the Mirage Simulator combination in the comment section below this video. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.
You see, the kids, they listen to the rap, which gives them a brain damage. You see, with their hipping and the hopping and the pipping and the bopping, so they don't know what the jazz is all about. You see, jazz is like Jello pudding.